What's up, peeps? This is Wally with Beach River Landscapes. I got some equipment today. Wanted to give you guys a quick look at kind of in the process things that I'm doing. I'll just make this really short, just a minute or so. I ended up putting some lights on here, and just picked up some commercial property, so having some warning and hazard lights on here is something I like to have on and like to do. So what I did real quick was this is hooked up on a switch here. I was going to hook it to the ignition. I just decided not to and leave it manual. That's a $10 bar that I got from Northern Tool. Took me about 20 minutes to wire up a switch to it. It's no big deal, pretty quick. I got a Green Touch 4 position rack on the way. It's going to take a couple weeks to get here. So I'll update that when I get it. I went out and bought a couple of new RS100s today. The other one's in the garage. Edgers right there. I got the shears up here right now, just kind of hanging out because I went out and got 4 Husqvarna 580 BTSs. I was in the market looking around, like I said, picking up some commercial stuff. I'm going to need some power to mow a 35 acre property, so went out and bought these 4, and I tell you what, I'm going to do some in-depth reviews. I just got them today. I've never used them before. I messed around with them for a few minutes because I was putting everything together. I'll do a review on them and let you guys know what I think, but I ended up switching to those for a few reasons, and I'll get into that later. A different review. I ended up getting a Husqy compressor, and I got a deep cycle marine battery back there with an inverter. So my flat tire stop, pack everything up, go to the gas station days are over. It's a mess up there with the with the air hose. What I'm going to end up doing is getting a reel like I have in my garage on my big air tank. I'm gonna get a reel and mount it up here, and then that'll solve that problem right there. But yeah, this thing is pretty killer. I actually brought the gun out with me one day just to test it, and I was able to actually shoot off the blades and change them. Of course, I have a really pretty sick air gun, so that helps. But yeah, running a peak inverter, a 2,000 watt inverter. That way I don't burn anything up, and I got a deep cycle marine battery in there. A deep cycle battery in there. Couple things. I took the chainsaw off. I popped it down there. I just now cut some little placeholders for the gas tank. I ended up moving the backpack sprayer under there. I'm going to end up building a shelving unit, a storage system in there somehow. I'm no carpenter. For irrigation and miscellaneous tools and things like that. So I still have that stuff over there. I think I'm gonna move it around. So these are these things are so nasty. So I got them all fit right there. They're huge blowers, so there's only so much you can do in a 16-foot long trailer. It's only 7 feet wide. And this looks like it's going to be a nuisance, coming in and out of the door, but it's not. I'm 5'11", and it's not my way at all. If we have to deal with one little nuisance, something to get what we got to get done, then we're in the wrong business, if we're doing landscape. So I'm going to end up, replacing the gas tanks, getting some new ones. I got a spool rack there finally. I'm going to end up painting this entire trailer dark gray, like I said before, probably this weekend if I get a chance. I'm not going to do some super amazing, excellent job on it for now. I just want to get the walls painted. The mowers have been running unbelievably amazing. It's definitely I'm so happy and stoked that I ended up purchasing these still. I'm going to re-review the mowers though, because I've still got some things with the Trim Star I love, but I just want to give some insight on it. I wouldn't trade it for anything, but I just definitely want to give some insight on it since I've had a lot of time with it. I ended up moving, I got a big ladder, put it over here, but now I think that I'm going to move it. I'm going to have to lift it off the ground or swap the small ladder and put it down there and rig up. I still have to rig a system to hold the tubes up, and then pick this ladder up off the floor because I lose about 5 inches, you know, on that left-hand side, which gives me all the walking side over here. I'm not sure yet, but I'm still working on it, you know, but it's definitely a work in progress. Like I said, picking up some new business, you know, is great. I got one of the new 100s down there on the bottom rack, the edge right there. The shears are up here because I had to reposition the rack for everything. And when the green, you know, when the new 4-position rack gets here, it's going to sit more like that is as far as width-wise. So that's why I kind of went ahead and shifted and moved everything. Oh, and by the way, you know, Home Depot, it looks like they no longer carry the Husqy racks, you know, that we use right here. That I got off of, you know, watching Ambrose videos. They switched to something called Gladiator. It sucks because you can't interchange the stuff, but it's a good thing because these clips do not come out. The clips hold. They're not loose. They fit up in there and they pop down and they're good to go. So anyways, this is you know, what's going on. I'll get with you guys, and once I get this thing painted, here, let me step down here. Give you guys a little view of everything. I still have the rack right there, but yeah, I moved sprayer right there. Gas cans are going to line up right there. You know, I still have a jack right there. I'm going to build, you know, some kind of system there. The compressor is a big whoop-do, man. I love having that. You know, mowers sit great. These backpack blowers, I think this was the best spot to put them. Like I said, I got the 4-position weed eater rack on the way. It'll be cool, not that it really matters, but it's yellow, you know, it matches the mower, so that'll be so yeah, this is what's going on so far, and I'll update you guys here probably in a few weeks after I get it painted and everything. All right.